Okay, now it's recording. All right, Average Insomnia, episode 20. Raging Rob, say hello.
This is Raging Rob, Biblical Beast Puppet Master, truck driver driving all across the country.
And of course, you know Electric Messiah from last week.
The electric fucking messiah.
All right, Rob, any topics you want to start out with?
I don't know, I'm in cold ass Michigan right now.
What do you think about your boy Donald Trump and his wall?
The government shutdown is over.
Temporarily.
For now, yeah, for the...
I think he's starting to lick Nancy Pelosi's pussy.
Oh god, that fucking whore.
That's got to be
Yes.
rank.
You know, some of these people like Nancy Pelosi, Jill Feinstein, all these fucking big shots that have been around for about the past 50 years just need to all crawl in a hole and die.
Yep.
These fucking dinosaurs.
Now Dianne Feinstein wants to start a bill to have all assault weapons registered and all assault weapons to a background check. And
Does she
205
know-
semi-automatics banned and all this other shit.
Does she know what an assault rifle is or an assault
Obviously
weapon?
not.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Assault is not an object, it is an action.
I have with me right now an assault bottle of lotion. This is a deadly assault lotion. High capacity, very dangerous,
I've
very
got
lethal.
knives. I
I
got
can go in my
knives.
closet and get my AK-47 right now.
I got knives all over the place. Does that count?
I tried
Oh
to
no!
look for it.
Look how fast I opened that knife. Is that an assault knife?
Fuck, where's mine at?
I mean, I've got a few guns. I've got machetes, tomahawks. I've got a sword. I mean, within reach. Here's another knife. So there's number 2.
I found my 22 rifle. I'm looking for my AK-47.
And here's another knife. There's number 3.
Here's number 2. Look at this bitch.
I'm
So
in my
I've
closet
got.
right now looking for my AK. I forgot where I put it.
Hope
Here
you got your
somewhere.
tetanus shot
Well-
when I go to fucking stab you with this.
What is the point of you grabbing it when nobody can see you? I mean, were you grabbing it for your own amusement? We're talking about an AK-47 to anyone just listening and not watching. Rob's not grabbing his junk or nothing. He's grabbing
This
his
bitch.
gun.
What? I haven't found it yet. I found
What?
my 22 rifle. My hunting rifle.
I was gonna say there's no point in you getting any of them because nobody can see it.
Huh?
There's no point in you getting any of them because nobody can see it.
Well, you can't,
Duh.
I can't go on video on, through Xbox Live?
You don't have a camera.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Here's knife number 4. What does one person need 4 knives within reach for? Who knows? Is that real?
No.
I was gonna say, what the hell are you looking down the barrel for? That's not smart.
Oh, I know.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, I found another talking point. I found my, looking for weapons and shit. I found the old toenail that I ripped off.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
It like all curled up. Look at this.
Why
Like,
do you
all
still
cur-
have it?
I don't know.
Throw it
I left-
away.
I left it on my desk because I thought it was cool. I fucking ripped it off myself. It's I forgot I even had it.
That's nasty.
And I put it on my cereal in the morning.
What, your Frosted Flakes ain't crunchy enough?
No. Need some of that extra fiber.
It's protein.
Mm.
What, do you smell it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking.
that can't be good.
I'm sure if I ate it, it would not compare to what I ate about 4 days ago.
So, Rob, anything you want to complain about?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of shit going on in the news.
Well, mention something.
I don't even know where to start.
Pick something.
Huh?
Pick something.
I'm taking another Facebook break. I haven't been on
Oh
Facebook in like
God.
2 weeks. They took every one of my accounts.
What, even your most recent one?
Yep.
Well, maybe if you would not do things that would get you kicked off, you would be able to keep
They're
one.
logging my IP address, so. Oh, I found it. There it is. It's
I
in the
thought you
box.
said you had a VPN.
Hmm.
Huh?
I said I thought you said you had a VPN.
Facebook, I don't think allows VPNs
How could they not allow VPNs?
because
Yeah.
I don't know. Like they found out that I was using a VPN and they took my account. I found my toy.
Hmm.
What's that?
There it is. There's my beautiful toy.
He's got an AK. I got a custom built AR.
Maybe
Cut.
I'll take a picture and maybe you could put it on. I'll send it to your phone. Maybe you could put it on Sky on your podcast.
Well,
Hello?
I was gonna say maybe if you came and got this webcam, people could see it, but yet you couldn't get it on your computer. So, like, what was your computer saying when you tried downloading it?
My laptop's got so many fucking problems. I don't know.
That's why when you get your taxes back, you need to spend like $800 and buy a new one.
I spent $800 on this thing. Oh, you still there? Drop
What
a microphone.
brand? What brand is it?
What?
What brand?
The Asus.
Yeah, get an HP. I spent $800 on an HP like 5 or 6 years ago, and I still have the same laptop.
Jesus.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna shoot like a.
I've got
I'm
editing.
gonna shoot like a short video on my phone, and I'm gonna send it to you in a text message, and you can put it on the live stream. How about that?
Oh Christ.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I guess as long as it's quick.
All right, I'm gonna get off the microphone for a second, okay?
Well, don't turn it off.
I'm not. I'm just gonna set it down. I'm gonna shoot this video. I'm gonna send it to you in a text message. You can put it on the live stream if you want. All right, hold on.
Oh man.
I'm gonna do like a 2-minute video. Just hold on a second.
Make it quicker than that.
All right, I'll make it quick. Just don't worry.
Do
Hold on.
30 seconds. He said he's recording a quick video because he wants to show off his gun.
Oh boy.
Like
So what? He's gonna.
like people haven't. He's gonna send it to me in a text message on my phone. You know we could still hear him. I wish there was a way I could turn up just his audio because he is kind of quiet.
Like even when he's talking through Skype,
Yeah.
because I was able to hear him like just fine.
Florida, fucking senator in Illinois wants to ban software.
Oh, he's making a video about Diane Feinstein.
Yeah, I was scrolling through my Facebook. Oh, and I seen that shit. Fucking phone. I need a new phone. God.
Right. I want to ban my AK-47.
What the hell is he doing?
That right? Huh?
Does he
Well,
know he's on a?
you people wanted Rob on. This is what you're getting. Rob.
Senator Moore, Illinois. Huh?
He's deciding to record a video to send to my phone so I can show it to you guys. That's Rob for you.
Yeah, I think he forgot he's on a podcast. I think he forgot we're rolling.
Well, he knows.
Started the resistance. Started to copy the resistance.
All right, I told him 30 seconds.
Oh, no,
He said he
regarding
was
real.
gonna make a 2-minute video. I said make it 30 seconds. Apparently he didn't hear
Yes.
that part.
Yeah, it's gonna be a 30-minute video. He's gonna
I'm
be
not.
on a.
I'm not gonna show the whole damn thing if it's a couple minutes.
Rob's the type of guy to make one video on one particular topic. He'll talk for about a good
Okay,
two
I'm back.
minutes on this one topic. Then for the
How
rest
long
of
is the
the
video, Rob?
It's like 1 minute 53 seconds.
and then for the remaining 30 minutes he'll be off talking about something else.
What?
Let's talk about you and you're making videos.
Why?
You start on one topic and then you just start rambling about something else completely
I
different.
do that all the time.
Dude, that fucking video you did, I forgot what it was, but you ended up recording those two fucking truck drivers about to fight. Shit was intense.
I gotta send it to you in 3 parts because it's too long.
Oh.
That's why I said make it like 30 seconds.
Hold on. I gotta put my little Tinker toy away. Back in my closet. I got it in this box.
I don't know if you've ever noticed it, but every once in a while this light above my head will flicker. And it just did it again.
No, I didn't notice.
I don't know if it's the bulb just slowly dying or what. I noticed last week it was doing that too.
Huh.
It's like I'm sitting here and I just noticed it flickered. It's weird.
I'll keep an eye out. That's scary.
Oh, DTE the other day, or yesterday actually, they called me, and I didn't answer it because I don't answer numbers I don't recognize. If it's
Yeah.
important, they'll leave me a voicemail. They left me a
Mhm.
voicemail saying, "Oh, this is about 7:30." They said at about 7:30 we're gonna shut off your power for about an hour for upgrades and maintenance. Not even 2 minutes later, my power went out. It was off for about a half hour. Well, I went and got some food later, and the lady at the place told me that somebody actually hit the power pole around the corner and knocked out the
Oh my
transformer.
god.
Here's this video.
Because there's another part coming. It's like, I don't know, I gotta send it to you in like 4 parts, I think.
Oh no.
It's crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raging Rob.
Well, let's see here. I can either play the audio or the video. So I'll play the audio because I'm not.
Can't play the video?
I can play the video or the audio of the video because my mic is too far away from my webcam.
Did he record it
Off my phone.
horizontal or vertical?
We're live,
Because I'm
but no, we're not live. It's recorded. It's pre-recorded. But I'm on the podcast with Electric
turn your phone around.
And my brother Andy
can see
Kinnison,
it.
also
Like
on
it'll be,
Insomniac, called,
or like make it
what does he
horizontal.
call it? Insomnia podcast,
Hell.
whatever. So Diane Feinstein and this fucking senator in Florida and his fucking.
No, that was part one.
Oh boy.
Oh crap.
Shit. Well, we're waiting for that.
Here's part two.
So Diane Feinstein
That must be part three.
and this fucking senator in Florida and this fucking senator in Illinois wants to ban the assault rifle. Weapons like these. First off, it's not an assault rifle. Okay? It's a semi-auto. This fucking styrofoam shit back in my fucking box here.
And here's part three.
Weapons like these. First off, it's not an assault rifle. I don't know, I'll send you 5 parts, who knows? It's a semi-auto. Alright. So you want to ban my AK-47 when you don't even know what the fuck it is, huh? Is that right? Huh? Is that right?
God, how many fucking parts you gonna send?
All right. So you want to ban my AK-47 when you don't even know what the fuck it is, huh? Is that right? Huh? Is that right? Huh? Huh, Feinstein? Huh, Senator Moore from Illinois? Huh? Huh? We are the real resistance.
Hell
No,
yeah.
you libtards started the resistance.
Yeah, that's all he sent me. It's basically Rob just showing off his damn gun.
There?
You should upload that on YouTube, Beast.
I will. Matter of fact, I'm gonna upload it right now.
What the hell?
On
There's
YouTube.
there's another one. If you upload the whole thing, I can actually show the video on
Yeah.
Skype.
We upload the whole video on YouTube right now.
Yeah, do that. Skype. Let me see here. Maybe I can move this over here. Is that what you're doing, uploading it?
Yeah, right now.
Because I can actually share the video on YouTube, so...
I'll probably have to put it on private because I might get the, FBI knocking on my door, so. I had, about a month ago, I had this FBI agent undercover following me on Indiana.
Huh.
I swear it was a Fed.
We are the resistance.
Watching my social media.
And my recording program froze. I hope it's still recording. Damn it. Because I was making a new scene in OBS so I could show this shit.
Guess I'm getting too close to their info. It's okay. Let me see. It's at 89%.
What the fuck? I gotta clean this. There's something stuck in it.
I might have to restart my recording program, damn it.
Are you still recording?
Wait, here it goes. Yeah, it froze on me for a second, but it's good.
Are you still recording, Andy?
Yes.
Something stuck in here.
What are you doing, Andy?
I'm setting up a new scene so I can show your video when you upload it.
It's 23%. It's not even 2 minutes long. I just uploaded it for the show, so regular people that see the video probably won't even understand what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm saying I can actually show it in here when you get it uploaded, so... Okay. For a minute there, people were watching me edit a new scene, so whatever. It is what it is.
Playing Grand Theft Auto, I'm trying to shoot down a helicopter as somebody's flying. A semi-truck just ran me over.
Well, I would say usually we try to promote gun safety, even though he's staring down the barrel of his own gun.
No, I'm not.
With a magazine in it, nonetheless.
I'm not staring down the barrel of my gun. What are you talking about?
Rob.
Not you.
I did not look at the barrel of my gun. What are you talking about?
Not you. I can't see you. How am I going to know if you're doing that or not?
What the hell are you talking about then?
Messiah.
Oh, I thought you... Oh, okay.
Can he even see us?
I didn't even touch the trigger, Andy.
I'm assuming that
Gun
gun's
safety, don't touch
unloaded,
the trigger,
right?
right? What?
Yeah.
Okay then.
I
don't
can't
know.
see you
There's
because I'm
something
on...
There's something
I can't
stuck in
see
it.
you because I don't have a camera.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, okay.
I just
Well,
said
what kind
that.
of gun do you have?
Shit, this is a what does it say on here?
Looks like an MP5.
No, it's a it is a foldable stock. It's
Oh wait, is
the
that an AK-74U?
yeah.
Is that what it is?
Hell yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought it was. AK-74U.
Is that legal in Illinois? I know they're kind of liberal on guns there.
Shh.
It's just a smaller version of an AK-47, pretty much.
Oh, they don't have an assault weapon ban in Illinois. That's right. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Is it an AK-74?
AK-74U.
It
Oh,
was
I
the
know,
gun
I
in
know, I know what it looks like. Yep.
it was the gun in Black Ops 2, I think.
Yep. Actually, I think they had both.
Better watch it. JB Pricker wants to ban those
Oh
type
my
of guns.
That fucking prick. JB
That fat
prick.
fucking slob. That
Fucking-
fat piece of shit.
Triple chin, fat face, fucking slob.
That triple trend faggot.
God. Jesus.
see.
Man, of all fucking people to be our fucking governor, that fucking cocksucker. Oh,
We got an anti-gun Democrat governor now. I don't think she's that bad though.
is she hot?
What the hell?
She's
Where's my
okay.
account? You talking about Gretchen Whitmer?
She ain't as bad as I thought she would be.
See what this bitch looks like. Can this bitch get it? Gretchen Richter.
Gretchen Whitmer. Whitmer, I think is how you pronounce it. Just type in Michigan governor. You'll see
Yeah,
her.
it's Gretchen Whitmer.
I voted for Bill Schultz, but he lost.
I mean, Schulte or... It's
Holy
Schulte-
shit.
Bill Schulte or something like that.
And for senator, I voted for the black guy, John James, but he lost.
Yeah, it's John James.
I voted for him for senator.
Why is my Google being a dick? Dude.
In my other home state, at least the Ducey one.
Wait, who?
Governor of Arizona, my other home state, Arizona.
How is Arizona? Is Arizona nice?
Oh, I love it there. Oh my god.
Man, I'm trying to move the fuck out of Illinois. I'm sick of this fucking state. I'm poor because I live in Illinois. And of all counties, Cook
You live in
County.
Chicago?
Yeah,
Oh, Cook County.
Right,
That's
right in
where
Chicago?
yeah.
Cook County's where ER took place. I used to love that show.
Don't they have a... Well, I can't say anything.
Yeah. I live in fucking Crook County with Jesse Jackass and Rahm Emanuel the cuck.
Raji
Jesse-
Sama.
What, Jesse
Fuck
Jackson
that.
lives in Cook County?
No, I don't know. Isn't he in Chicago or some shit? I always see his
I don't
lips.
know.
That fucking anti-gun pastor, I can't remember his name.
Jesse Jackass.
No, there's another one. He's a white guy. He's in
Oh.
Chicago. Reverend something.
Want some fucking nachos.
The hell is going on with my freaking Google Chrome? There we go. I was trying to test this, and I was going to play a video of Rob's to test this.
Where have you seen this before?
I'm not sure if my video's uploaded yet or not. Let me check.
I don't
Oh,
think it is.
67%.
All right, let me switch over to this.
I got Skype going. I got Grand Theft Auto 5 going. I'm playing it as I'm talking to you. And I got my phone going all on my Wi-Fi.
Okay, let me try this here. No, I don't want to go full screen, asshole.
I got to give a big thank you to Mark Dice, my good buddy Mark Dice.
All right, I'm playing
for
one of
this
your
t-shirt.
videos on the
Found it on Amazon. You can't
on
find
my
Mark
computer
Dice's
right now, and
merchandise
it's going
anywhere
on
but
live
Amazon.
stream.
So anyway, thank you Amazon. Thank you Mark Dice for this awesome T-shirt.
Oh,
You know
one of
what
my
else I
videos?
got?
Yes.
I like reading books.
Which one?
Liberalism,
This latest
find a
edition.
cure.
This
my
I
latest
just
one.
started. It's a
Oh,
very
hell
good
yeah.
book.
Mark
I'm
Dice
telling you,
shirt
man,
off
this is a
Google.
very good book.
Or
Mark-
Amazon, I mean.
Find out the truth. The
Mark
truth you're not
Dice
going
is
to hear
a
in the
fucking
liberal media.
beast.
I bought his latest book too, Liberalism
So,
Find a
anyway.
Cure. I got several
I got
books
some
of him.
other
I got
books of his that I've been
Real Story of
reading,
Fake
you know.
News,
There's
Illuminati
Bohemian
Hollywood,
Grove.
Bohemian
The Real Story
Grove.
of
I
Fake
got
News.
You
and
just said
Illuminati and
Bohemian Grove.
Hollywood.
huh?
Mark Dice.
When you said Bohemian Grove, you literally just said it on the video.
What'd you say?
When you said Bohemian Grove, you said it on the video.
What?
You said Bohemian Grove.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it on the video before you actually said it here. Because you were listing off the books from Mark Dice you were reading.
Hello,
I
McFly.
own like 5 or 6 books of them.
Hey, supposedly
Almost
Wings of
every book he's
Redemption.
published, I own.
Hey, Wings of Redemption is supposedly buying a Mustang.
With what money?
Rebuilt
Oh,
from
this
previous wreck.
GoFundMe money that fucking 14-year-old degenerates keep donating him.
That guy Sean Ranklin uploaded a video an hour ago saying Wings of Redemption buying Mustang rebuilt from previous wreck.
Yeah, because those little 13, 14-year-old degenerate nerds keep giving him money. He doesn't have a motivation to get a job.
Hey,
What's your
Speak.
video at?
I mean, this shit's been going on for years with that fat slob. He's been doing this since like 2012, 2013. Just
probably
taking
longer
money
than
from
that.
people and not getting a real job. And he bitches about his fucking weight all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can't find a real job because of nobody will hire me
Well-
because my fat. Get out! All you gotta do is walk down the motherfucking block.
Well-
South Carolina is not that fucking cold. You can walk down a goddamn fucking mile and exercise, motherfucker.
Well,
How about
Just
setting
stop
up a
eating.
GoFundMe account for a fucking treadmill so you can start fucking walking?
Stop
since
fucking
he
eating.
since he got his surgery though, he says he hasn't lost that much weight.
Fuck surgery. Get on the damn treadmill, motherfucker.
Word. Motherfucking
Then he
word.
gives up.
God. Nah, that's
Well-
too much work.
If you remember, he was. Oh wait, your video's up.
Mm.
It is.
Yeah.
I went through a biometric screening a few months ago. I was
And
176 pounds, and the doctor said, "Hey, Rob, you got to lose weight." I lost 13 pounds. Laid off the soft drinks, laid off the fast food, walking around more.
All right. Let me see here. All right. Here is Rob's video, so you can watch it. All right. We're gonna
Am I
switch
supposed
over
to
here.
click on this link?
If you wanted to watch it, yeah. All right, I'm gonna play your video, Rob. So don't say nothing. Let your audio from your video be your voice.
Okay.
And this is we're live or not? No, we're not live. It's recorded. It's pre-recorded. But I'm on the podcast with Electric Messiah and my brother Andy Kinnison, also known as Insomniac, called what does he call it? Insomnia podcast, whatever. So Dianne Feinstein and this fucking senator in Florida and this fucking senator in Illinois wants to ban the assault rifle. Weapons like these. First off, it's not an assault rifle. Okay? It's a semi-auto.
You know, I'm gonna pause it for a second, Rob. The one question I have is, why didn't you record this in the room that you stay in there?
Say what?
Why didn't you record the video in the room that you stay in?
I just grabbed that out of the closet, Andy, and started recording. Why?
Why was it in Dad's closet?
Huh?
Why was it in Dad's closet?
I don't know. That's where he put it when I left the house.
Maybe to keep it out of there in case
But
anyone
I
else
don't want
goes
to
in.
announce to the whole world that, this house has guns in it. I mean, come on. Just
Well,
let's not do that.
you're pretty much doing that when you said you're in Michigan and you're not at my house. So
You're the one that just said Dad's house. Stop. Don't do that, Andy. Don't
Well,
announce to the whole fucking world that,
if they- if they realize you're not here, where else are you gonna be? Anyway, moving on. I'm playing the video again.
Just don't announce to the whole
Right.
fucking world all these things, Andy.
So you want to ban my AK-47 when you don't even know what the fuck it is, huh? Is that right? Huh? Is that right? Huh? Huh, Feinstein? Huh, Senator Moore from Illinois?
There's trolls out there watch us. They
Huh?
want to,
Huh?
I'm not going to give them any ideas, but you get the picture.
We are the real resistance. No, you libtards started the resistance. No, we started the resistance.
Speaking
you libtards
of
copied the resistance.
Wings of
Resistance
Redemption,
against Trump.
Because I
we
live
are
in a
the real
truck,
resistance
so.
against government
Andy,
tyranny.
this
And we're not
person
gonna
that
give up our
may or
guns.
may not have sent you
You
messages
got
that you may or may not have received came to me and suggested a possible co-host that that Rob here and Wings both have associated themselves with in the past.
Who's that?
White Boy 7th Street?
I don't know if I'm saying this right, but Rob, Genouse,
Genehouse?
Genouse, yeah.
What about her?
I don't know. This is the first time I've ever heard of this woman. I've ever seen a picture of this woman, but this mysterious.
She's got like 5,000 subs.
No, what does she have to
Does
do with
videos
Wings?
once in a while. Huh?
You said she had a connection to Wings. What was the connection with
She
Wings?
made videos on Wings and other stuff multiple times. She's like 24. She has her own business. She does real estate. I don't know. She's got a house in California. She's got another house in Vegas.
And now Florida.
Huh?
And now Florida.
Florida, really?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know her personally, but yeah, this mysterious.
I've spoken to her through private messaging before.
Was
on
that who
Twitter.
you were trying to get a hold of earlier?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she knows who I am. She's got like 6,000 subs, I think.
Well, I had somebody messaging me on Instagram, and the picture showed the account was private, so I couldn't view anything on it on Instagram. But the picture was a black dude with a "Make America Great Again" hat,
Was the name like Weasel or some shit?
something like that. Let me pull it up on my phone. I'll tell you.
Weevil.
Genehouse. I haven't heard from her in a while.
Let me see.
Yeah, I've never heard of this person ever in my entire life.
It was Weavelos.
Yeah, that's one of my boys.
But he said he sent me a direct message on Instagram. I didn't have nothing. Said he sent me a message on Twitter. I didn't have nothing. And his
Wow.
account is, his account, if that'll focus, there, it's private.
Huh.
So,
But Genehouse doesn't do videos anymore. I don't know why. She stopped doing it.
Yeah,
I've
very
never,
She needs to get back into
unfortunate.
it.
I've never heard of that person, so. But what, she just, wasn't responding to you, or what?
Well, no, like this person hasn't, this Genouse person hasn't like addressed me directly. It was basically a friend of a friend. That kind of relationship. So in order to contact this woman, I'd have to contact the person that was trying to contact you.
Huh.
Yeah. That's why it didn't really sound right.
Yeah, that sounds kind of suspicious.
A little bit, yeah. But I trust this person. They're TTF.
What, the Weavelos or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was gonna say that kind of sounds like some VB3 kind of shit. You know, they want to use one person
Oh
to go
yeah, yeah.
through to get you. And
But
oh,
no,
Rob,
I know.
Rob, did I tell you those guys wanted to be on the podcast, or at least one of them? If
Yeah, well,
it,
the guy welfare, he
if you
was
look at,
fucking around on my YouTube channel. I don't know what he was doing.
I think it's my video about wanting a guest for the podcast a couple days ago that I put up. One of them left a comment saying you should just invite me on and we could settle this once and for all and this and that. I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. Sorry, but VB3 is never going to be on
It's a
this
lesson
podcast.
learned when you about your enemies. Don't ever, if they tell you to do something, don't ever do it.
But they do say keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
He tried that. Latherland tried that shit on me. He well, you're gonna do this and you're gonna do that and you're gonna do that. And I don't really listen to him. You better make a video about this. If you don't, I'm gonna do this.
See, that's the kind of crap that VB3 pulls. They want you to make.
You better make a video about this, or I'm gonna do this.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you give them power. Bullshit. So I just ignore them or I block them anywhere.
On Twitter, before I blocked them all again, they were all like, "Oh, just let us on the podcast. We'll be your co-hosts and this and that." I'm like, yeah.
How stupid do you think we are?
Fucking virgin nerds.
After the shit I went through them 9 years ago, do you really think I'm gonna chance them connecting with me again so they can get my new IP and hack the shit out of me again? I don't think so.
Latherland is so stupid. He goes on Twitter and he admits to everything he fucking does. I trolled Raging Rob. I get him kicked off Facebook. I did this. I did that. Why don't you just shut the fuck up and do it in private? Fucking dumbass.
Because he thinks that you're not going to do anything about it. That's why.
Latherland is such a fucking nerd. Like, him and I used to be cool in the past, but like, I had
I'm
to
not going to do what about it?
I had to
Anything.
fucking distance myself from him because he's just, it's so cringy, the shit that he does. Like, he thinks he's actually doing something by replying to literally every single thing President Trump tweets out. He thinks that he's accomplishing something in his life.
He probably thinks that Trump's going to notice it and say something. That's probably what he wants.
Trump has him amongst many others.
This guy is such a sociopath. It's insane.
He's fucked. He's really fucked.
This guy is so screwed up in the head. I mean, this guy makes conservative accounts just to troll conservatives. He goes inside the groups and he tries to gain trust with them. He'll do that for a few months to gain their trust, and then they'll make him an administrator because they trust him, and then he'll take their accounts or take the groups on Facebook. He's very patient.
They give him administrator privileges, and that basically gives him full control of the account. That's why.
Exactly. This guy is such a low-life degenerate.
And it's just, he gains people's trust, and then they do that, and then that's how he shuts them down.
And he claims he's got some teams of trolls that troll with them, like in the hundreds, or a team of like 2,000 that do the same stuff with him and mass report people, mass flag people.
One of them was Chief Kessler, the cop that got fired for shooting the fully automatic rifle on a video.
I've heard of Chief Mark Kessler.
I watched a couple of his videos and I was supporting him until he threatened to go after my job. Now, what he doesn't know is that the Facebook page...
That was probably a fake Mark Kessler account.
Well, the thing was...
There was a fake account out there floating around of Mark Kessler.
The thing was, the Facebook page that they were posting to for my job, nobody has used that... Nobody has even posted on that Facebook account in probably 7 years.
Yeah, I seen that post.
So, I mean, I tried contacting whoever was involved with that page and told them, hey, there's this guy doing this, and nobody ever got back to me. And I looked at the last post, and it's years ago. So nobody even uses that page anymore, so that attempt went unnoticed.
He has fake accounts of, like, different people. Look up a guy named James Stakokiak. He's a patriot. He keeps going on about Mark Kessler. I'm pretty sure that's Latherland on fake pages.
It's possible. I mean, that's what these guys do.
I mean, this guy has actually made fake profiles of patriots and friended me. trying to get me kicked off Facebook. That's how sick in the head he is.
He's not gonna accomplish anything though. He's not accomplishing anything in his life by doing that. He's a fucking loser. All of them are.
Then he claims he gets paid by George Soros. Yeah, okay. I mean, George Soros puts out money to get patriots kicked off Facebook. Yeah, I don't know about that one.
George Soros is worm food right now. He's worm food.
But he has been caught that protesters have been paid to protest at Trump rallies and shit like that.
Shit, I wish I was contacted. I need some money.
Okay,
I don't care. My patriotism's not for sale. You cannot pay me to do that.
I'm showing
$1
Latherland's.
million.
I'm showing Latherland's Twitter account on the podcast right now, so people can see what kind of crap that he actually tweets out.
I know he hasn't. I haven't been on Twitter in like, God, a month.
His last
So
post
I don't know.
was 43 minutes ago. He posted a picture of I forget the kid's name from The Simpsons, but you know the Chief Wiggum's son, Ralph, I think his name is.
Uh-huh.
And he's got a "Make America Great Again" hat on, and it says, "I believe Daddy Trumdum is rescuing millions of child victims from Hillary Clinton's intergalactic satanic sex dungeon on Mars because
What
4chan told me so."
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the picture. People can see the picture right now.
And this guy's like, he's not some teenager. This guy's like 50 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
He's
up
a
Lather.
fucking loser.
Look up Lather22 or Lather222 on Twitter, and that's his account. I'm looking at it right now.
I mean, he has been trolling me for 5 fucking years. I mean, it's insane.
He posted another picture of Donald Trump. If you cannot tell that Donald Trump is a con man, guess what? You are the mark.
What the fuck?
He's just like VV3, you know? He's just a fucking troll. I mean,
He's got
now
another.
let shit go. And
Another.
this all started with me and him, because I made a fucking YouTube video on a Facebook page called Americans Against the Tea Parties, which was one of his friends. My political beefs, my political stuff, and that's how he found me. He was so butthurt.
If you're just tuning into the podcast, this is the guy Rob is talking about, Latherland. A pretty.
There's a guy out there who's an author in Wheeling, West Virginia. His name is John Prager, and he was pretty much made some news stories saying that Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty was a pedophile, and I'm a big fan of Duck Dynasty, and I made a response video, and that's how the shit got started.
Here's a picture.
Can't let shit go.
Here's a picture of Trump's wall, and the wall
You better
has.
be careful putting that on your podcast, Andy, because this guy's a nut.
Hey, the wall, the picture of the wall has Nancy Pelosi's name written on it, and it shows Trump smashing into it like Wile E. Coyote from the fucking, cartoons.
This guy is such a sociopath. I mean,
Yeah, that's enough of that.
God.
he admits that he wants Christians to die and patriots to die. I mean, he's sick.
Hey, Rob, what's the title of that book you just bought?
Liberalism, Find a Cure.
Edible. There you go.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I reported him several times to the Secret Service for threats against the president. They've done nothing.
Let's see here. I think I had a couple topics I had jotted down.
He had a GIF thing. I forgot what they call those things, GIF or whatever. You know what they call it.
Yeah.
What?
GIF.
Something like that. Whatever they call it. He had a 2-second GIF of Donald Trump getting his head cut off. I mean, they don't do anything about him.
Yeah, if you remember, Kathy Griffin actually had a fake Donald Trump head that looked like it was decapitated and bloody that she posted a picture of. Remember?
Yeah.
These are how sick liberals are. These liberals are insane. And to think there's thousands of people like him and these other liberals that do this crap.
I mean, she's a comedian, but I use that term loosely because I don't find her funny at all.
That's why I say liberalism is a mental disorder, because it really is. I mean, look at the way these people think. Look at the way they. I mean, look at Lather's account. I mean, it's just this is their mindset. It's insane what their mindset is. You know.
I'm gonna go get something to drink. Keep going, Rob.
Yeah.
Their mindset is if you don't believe in their psychotic whatever views, then you must die. I mean, that's they're a puppet for the global agenda, for the greater agenda.
Mm-hmm. They don't fucking see the way the world works outside of like their fucked up spectrum. You know?
They're following right into the global elite's plans.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize.
But fucking Rob, so you showed some interest in joining the TTF, huh?
Yeah.
I wanted to address this in a video a lot sooner, but I kind of got fucked with flags, so I couldn't really upload on any of my channels.
I'm just gonna point something out real quick. This is why you cannot have anything good around a teenager. Now, I got these cinnamon rolls with our pizza tonight. I had 10 of these mini Cinnabon cinnamon rolls. My daughter's like, "Oh, I took 5. There's 5 more." Okay, I figured those were mine. I haven't eaten none yet. I just go in the kitchen just now and see the box open, and there's only 2 left. So
8 cinnamon rolls?
She took 3 out of my 5. So she's had 7 of these little mini cinnamon rolls.
What the fuck?
She took 2 or 3 out of my 5 because it was
She's gotta
10.
lay off the sugar. She's gonna end up diabetic.
Start working her around the house.
So out of my 5, I get 2. Yeah. Out of 10, I get 2. That's my dessert with my dinner.
Shit, you're lucky you got anything at all.
I know, I'm lucky I went in the kitchen when I did because like the box was open. That's how I thought to look at it. And
oh shit.
I'm like, I'm gonna see how many she took now, and then there's 2 left. It's like, man, what the hell?
It's fucking life. But Rob, going back to the TTF, you showed some interest, huh?
Yeah.
You still
what
want
does TTF stand for?
The Trump Task Force.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought it was.
You know, I don't know who it was, but somebody commented on one of my videos and said, I think they said TTF Insomniac has a good ring to it. Like, yeah,
interesting.
I'm not about joining all that kind of stuff. That's not.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
I don't remember the name of it. It's not one of my recent videos, but somebody commented TTF Insomniac has a good ring to it. Like, nah.
So has anybody heard anything about Oregon Thumb? What he's been up to lately? I heard he was getting arrested.
Fucking loser.
He's been quiet lately.
I've just he doesn't upload anymore ever since I doxed him. Which he had it coming to him. We can all agree. He had it coming to him. He out of anyone who got doxed, he definitely deserved it. But nah, he's not uploading videos anymore, but I bet you $1 million fucking dollars. You go to his Twitter right now, and this 42-year-old slob, this mental case, is going on a rant about me right now as I speak. Obsessing over a grown man 20 years younger than him.
He was doing that about me, saying I was harassing Ladner Rosinski, and I just ignored him, and he just laid off me.
And you know what's funny? So he's gonna go with the narrative that we were all threatening and cyberbullying, and basically, you know, pretty much bullied a 17-year-old girl offline by doxing her. But where was he when one of my members got doxed when he was 16 by him? He doxed one of the dudes that runs with my group when he was only 16. So that's how you know this dude's just full of shit.
I threw it in his face because Ladner Rosinski herself showed up on my YouTube channel saying Raging Rob never harassed me, which I did.
Yeah.
So I screen capped it, put it on Twitter, and then after that he just kind of went quiet.
Yeah, this dude's just
cornered.
Fucked.
It just blew up in his face. All the lies he was posting about me.
But he's gonna say it was all a part of his plan, right? It was all part of his plan for you to leave the JWO. It was all a part of.
No, that's bullshit. No.
Yeah.
I made a video saying I'm no longer in the JWO. I'm done with it. It's ridiculous.
Fuck. And Man, this fucking just dude, okay, so Christmas Eve, right? This is the night of Christmas Eve, the night before Christmas. I make a Twitter account of his fucking dead sister, and I tweet at him, Merry Christmas, Aaron."
He had a sister that died.
Yeah, well, sister-in-law. So he wasn't hurt by it, but it really fucking got to him because he's like, oh shit, someone. I mean, he didn't know who it was, but someone did find him and find his real name because he didn't block it. Usually he blocks accounts that like talk to him and shit. But yeah, that ruined his fucking Christmas, I bet. But Rob, the TTF still has a spot open in case you're
Alright.
still interested.
Yeah. How many people's in a TTF?
Shit. Let's see. We got me, Electric Messiah. We got my friend Beastmaster, Sippin' Salsa, Fred Oathill, Andy, I think it was Fred Oathill who commented that on your video.
Is Fred O'Hill in Russia?
It might have been.
Yeah, Fred Oathill's a beast.
He's
Fucking,
in Russia, isn't he?
I don't know. He says I don't know where the fuck he's from. But Charles Woodson, the nefarious fucking evil fucking mastermind,
Oh.
Charles Woodson.
I don't know if you guys saw it, but there's a El Cuzador commented on my thing about being a guest, and he said, "Please contact me so I can be on podcast." And he left his phone
Who was
number.
El Cuzador.
His
Why
name
does
is-
that sound
That might,
familiar?
name is-
that might be Oregon Thumb.
His name is Paul something.
El
Is it Paul
Cuzador.
something? El.
No,
I
it-
keep getting this.
I'm saying his
I
real
keep getting
name.
This weird guy.
His real name is Paul because I looked up the number. It's Paul. I forget the last name. Paul, and it starts with a C. But the name on YouTube is El Cuzador.
There's this guy that keeps messaging me, calling me cuz.
Huh.
And he kept
Well-
adding me on Facebook, and I don't know.
I told him, I
Weird.
said, it's not smart to be putting your number online like that. And he just commented
Yeah.
again, "I'm sorry."
Huh. Yeah, it's probably no one that we would probably be interested in. If you're gonna leave your number for everyone to see, you're probably not too bright.
Oh, TTF Kyle Myers is the one who said TTF Insomniac has a nice ring to it.
Mm.
Now, does that guy know who Kyle
Is that
Myers?
Sippin' Salsa?
No, that is not.
But
I mean,
that guy, does he know who Kyle Myers really is? FPS Russia? That's Kyle Myers, not this guy.
There's
That's
a guy
his real
floating
name?
around the TTC and stuff. He made a SAC account called Kyle Myers, and
Yeah, Kyle Myers is FPS
he's been at
Russia.
it for.
oh shit, I didn't know that. But that Kyle Myers account is one of my boys.
Well, the real Kyle Myers is FPS Russia,
Oh,
not
shit.
that guy.
I didn't know that. It's interesting.
I told you
But
that
yeah.
last week.
Yeah, but I didn't know his last name was Myers.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, fucking yeah, whoever runs that Kyle Myers account is not Sippin' Salsa, but it is TTF. Sippin' Salsa has relinquished his identity for this person to basically just go off and use Sippin' Salsa's identity. But yeah, we got Charles Woodson, who runs the Kyle Myers account. I don't know if he wanted me to say that, but
I heard Jay Hutch was coming back.
dude, I fucking I made a Facebook account of Oregon Thumb, right? Using his real name and his pictures and shit, and I sent friend requests to Jay Hutch, and Jay Hutch blocked me right away. I guess he thinks it's real, but I got Ashton.
There was a big rivalry between Jay Hutch and Oregon Thumb years ago.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he
Oh, I
hates
remember
him.
that. See, it around that time, he wasn't fucking going crazy on me. I actually made fucking tweets at him and shit, making fun of Jay Hutch. And, you could look at these sock accounts that I had back in 2015. Him and I were, I wouldn't say close, but acquainted. But yeah, I got fucking Shoe Nice in the TTF now.
Wait, Shoe Nice. He's the guy that used to eat all bunch of
Yeah.
random shit, isn't he? And he got popular
Yeah.
off of that.
Yeah.
I
Never heard
remember
of him.
they had him on PKA before, and I think he ate a couple things that were
What's his
unorthodox.
name? I never heard of him.
Shoe Nice, like
Never
the
heard of
word
him.
shoe and nice put together.
He
Shoe
was on
Nice.
PKA
Yeah, like a few years back they had him on.
with Woody and White Boy 7th Street. And
No, Woody, Kyle, and Mercadurka or Taylor.
White Boy 7th Street doesn't do it no more.
He was never on that podcast. I mean,
Sure?
he was as a guest, but he wasn't an actual host.
Oh.
He had
Yeah,
his own. White Boy had his own podcast with Wings for a while.
Well, him and Woody got into a big fight over something.
I think they, over the years, they pretty much squashed all that crap. But yeah, he had his own podcast with Wings. I don't remember what the name of it was off the top of my head, but it didn't last very long. I mean, it was actually pretty good, but after like, I don't know what they say, one season or whatever, it just pretty much, they stopped it and never started it back up again.
You heard years ago how he got arrested while he got swatted because they found dope in his house.
Yeah, and
Somebody swatted him.
him and his girlfriend got arrested because of that.
Well, he ended up getting the case dismissed because I think it was something like an illegal search or something because they because it was an illegal search, they couldn't do anything. So
Well, it was him
legally.
and his girlfriend Kelly, or she goes by K-pop. I watch some of her videos sometimes, and
he got a good lawyer and he got the charges dismissed.
yep. Yeah, White Boy just bought a Tesla. That's a really expensive. He got the Model 3, which is like the cheaper version, cheapest Tesla. It's like $45,000.
Is that the one that blows up and fucking burns everyone inside before they have a chance to get out?
Wait, what?
I think those automatic selfless drive cars are they?
No, but I think they
Teslas-
do.
Teslas can drive. They do have an autopilot mode where it'll drive itself, but I mean you can drive it too.
I
It's
hate
not.
that shit.
It's not 100% self-driving. You
You got these new
like if you're going down the
cars
freeway,
in Phoenix.
like these Teslas, if you go down the freeway, you can pop it into autopilot and it'll steer and drive on its own. You just sit back and relax.
I don't like that shit. You get that damn all to drive cars on ice and shit. Yeah.
Well, like I said, you can control it. You don't have to put it in autopilot. You can drive it, but
Just like they want to do these auto trucks. Yeah, get these auto trucks on ice going just down a 6% grade mountain or whatever, and have them put chains on their tires. Yeah, we'll see what happens then.
well, they still require a person to be in the car, because even the
I don't
self-driving
like it.
even the self-driving cars, a person can still control it if they have to.
Yeah, I don't think it's autopilot, but more of like an auto assist.
Well, in the Tesla they call it autopilot because if you hit a button and it does everything on its own. And then you can turn it off and then start driving like normal again. But even these self-driving cars, they require them to have a person in there. That way, if something should go wrong, the person can take control.
They got a company out there from California called Waymo that's putting these cars on Phoenix streets, and recently the citizens of Chandler, Arizona, and other cities in the Phoenix area had declared war on these cars. They're
Like, didn't
throwing
somebody
bricks at them, smashing their windows, slicing their tires. They just went at it.
didn't somebody get killed recently by a self-driving car?
Yes,
Like
they
it was
had a guy.
it was
they
an
had-
Uber self-driving car.
Shit.
I don't know, but they had a female on a bike get killed by a self-driving car, and people declared war on these self-driving cars. in
That might
Phoenix.
be
I'm
what
glad
it
they're
is.
doing it.
But it was Uber. Uber was using it as a self-driving car. It was Uber. I heard about that.
I don't want those fucking things on the
within
street.
the past week.
Shoot them all fucking down, Rob.
Just like those photo cameras, they ripped a lot of them out of Arizona. They had one guy walking down the Arizona 101 freeway with a sledgehammer, smashing the cameras.
But if you remember the Back to the Future Part 2 movie, we were supposed to have flying cars in 2015.
And then they had another guy who was driving 90 miles an hour through the camera wearing a monkey mask, and they never caught him.
There's
I
nothing
guess they
illegal
got to see
about
your
that.
face or take your license plate number to send you a ticket.
What, is he speeding or something?
I don't know. They had a lawyer get on TV saying if you get one of those photo camera, whatever, tickets in the mail, throw them away. They're unconstitutional. I got one in the mail about a year ago. I threw it in the garbage.
Well,
Never heard another word.
usually it takes a picture of your plate. That's how they track you down.
That's what they do. They track your plate. I got one in the mail.
They do
about
take a
year ago.
picture. They do take a picture of you through the windshield, but they also take a picture of your plate. Your plate is how
That's
they track
exactly
you down.
what they do. I got one in the mail like a year ago. I took it. I threw it in the garbage. I never heard another word.
Like, did they send you a picture of you with it?
I can't remember. It was like a year ago. They sent me a picture of my plate saying you sped through this light doing. I guess they allow 10 over. If you do 11, they give you a ticket.
Yeah. They got him on 75 around here.
They got him on 70. They got him in Michigan now.
They're like, if you get closer to if you get closer to like Square Lake Road and shit, and south of that, you can see them on the sides of the road. They've been there
So
for a
just do
couple.
what I did. They got some
They've been there.
photo spray. They got this can of photo spray. You spray it on the license plate, and it like alters your license plate. So if you go through the camera, they can't pick it up.
Well,
Can't pick up the license plate.
I'm not one person that goes 100 miles an hour in a 70 or 75, so I'm not that worried about it.
Well, here's one thing that I did late at night. About a few years ago in Phoenix, what I did at late at night one night was I took my bike at like 2 o'clock in the morning when there's barely anybody on the road. I took my bike. I ran through the intersection like 10 times, and the damn camera kept taking pictures of me.
Like, does it
I
flash?
just wanted to fuck with it.
Does it actually flash?
Yeah, it flashed because I was going through the intersection on the red with the bike, which is, I guess, metal enough that it can pick it up.
Well, I've never had one of those go off. That's why I wasn't sure if it actually, because I've seen it in TV and movies where it'll flash. I just didn't know if it really did that or not. 'Cause, like I said, I've never had that go off when I
just
went
wanted
to
to fuck
buy
with
one,
it.
but that's Big Brother for you.
Oh, yeah, I declared we need to declare war on Big Brother. They want to take photos and pictures of us. We should take photos and videos of them.
You think it's bad? They could be listening to me through my iPhone right now, for all I know.
They
Oh,
are.
I know. Yeah, they can track pretty much anything.
I mean,
No problem. Pretty much anything.
what's to say that they're not tapped into the Skype database and they're listening to us right now?
You probably are.
Yeah, they're listening to our conversation through my Android.
Supposedly, I'll say. I don't know how true that is, but
No, I'm pretty sure they
You can
are.
listen to your conversation through your TV. It's
Your
getting
toaster, the light bulbs in all your rooms.
so does that mean there's certain things we shouldn't say, like the movie Meet the Parents, where he says you can't say bomb on an airplane. Why can't I say bomb on an airplane? Bomb, 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 and they arrest him for saying bomb on an airplane.
There's certain words that trigger their system. Like if I say the word Donald Trump and then I say the word kill in the same sentence, still, it might trigger their system.
No,
Dude,
It's like, oh my
fucking-
God, it's a threat against the president.
you gotta say it the right way. Assassinate Donald Trump.
Mm.
Hey, don't say.
Hey.
Come on, Andy.
So is Secret Service gonna show up at my door now?
I
Hey.
don't know, Andy. I'd be careful if I were you.
Hey, I
Maybe
got a
for other
sign.
reasons.
I got a
since-
sign in my front window that says this house is guarded by a 12-gauge shotgun 3 days a week. Guess which days? And I got another one in my window on my door that says we're tired of hiding the bodies.
That might be enough for the Secret Service to show up at your door, Andy. I'm just saying.
Only 3 days of the week.
Well, guess what? Then I can play them back that part of the podcast where we're talking about trigger words, and they'll see I'm not serious.
Only 3 days of the week.
It just says guess which days.
Oh shit.
It says no trespassing. This house is guarded by a shotgun 3 days a week. Guess which days? I guess that's kind of tempting somebody to break in my house now, isn't it?
Shit. Don't tell VV3 that.
Those motherfuckers, last week they were all like, "Oh, we're gonna come to Michigan. We're gonna come to Michigan and meet up with you." They wanted to kick you and your Rob. They wanted to kick your
I'll be
ass
right
and
back.
my ass, supposedly.
They've been
They,
wanting to kick my ass for 8 years, Andy. I'm
but
not gonna pay no
listen, then
attention
they
to those nerds.
then they started saying, "Oh, we're in Michigan." I said, "Okay, send me a picture of your location." They sent me a generic picture online of a guy standing underneath a street sign in Detroit, and they sent that picture. I'm like, "Yeah." I looked it up. That picture was shared by somebody else online because I found it on Google. I'm like, "You're not here. Quit bullshitting me. I'm not stupid. You would never come to Michigan because you don't have the balls." And I know VB3 is probably going to watch this, so guess what, VB3? Fuck you. Do what you're going to say you're going to do for once in 9 years.
I actually traveled the country. I've been in their area.
But they claim they know exactly where I live because they supposedly seen my house number or something in one of my videos, and they supposedly used a map and figured out where I was in relation to some building they saw in one of my videos, and they figured out where I was by that means and shit like that. And so I'm waiting to see if one of them actually shows up on my doorstep, because if they do, that's a bad idea. That's all I'm gonna say.
You know, have you ever watched the TTC videos, Andy? Kept up with it?
No.
There's a guy named A-Bomb. You probably heard of him. I don't know.
Yeah,
Probably heard
Messiah.
me talk about him.
Actually, Messiah was just talking to somebody that's involved with him earlier. I heard something. I heard part of the conversation from her end, and I heard the name A Bomb. I'm like, A Bomb,
He's
and
a
he
big
just started
guy.
laughing. I don't know if
Bad
he
guy.
made a comment that offended the guy or something, and she contacted him or some shit.
Well, anyway, there was a guy in a TTC, Trash Talking Circle, which is about football, and his name was Eagle Speed, and he did a lot of shit against A-Bomb, doxed the shit out of him. I guess A-Bomb's mother was suffering from cancer, and Eagle Speed was like making fun of it and doxed the like address of the nursing home that she was at and of A-Bomb's mom, you know. So A-Bomb took it upon himself, doxed Eagle Speed back, showed up at his doorstep. He videotaped it too, with another guy on YouTube named Farmer Jacob. They both showed up at Eagle Speed's doorstep, talked to their dad. I guess Eagle Speed lives in the Seattle area. And the A-Bomb, he lives in, well, he used to live in Stockton, California. Now he lived in Washington for a while, and now he lives in Idaho. He showed up at his doorstep, and I guess Eagle Speed hit upstairs. His Eagle Speed's dad answered the door. It was all on video on YouTube. It was.
What, he lives with Daddy?
Downtown on the TTC. Huh?
He lives in his parents' basement?
Who, me?
Eagle Speed lives with his parents in suburban Seattle.
And how old is this guy?
21, I think.
No,
At the time, he was like
he's-
19.
I was going to say, he's still a kid.
A-Bomb is like 46.
That fucking Eagle Speed nerd.
He's
Yeah.
like 20, 21. A-Bomb is like 46, 47.
Yeah, why don't you tell Rob that thing about A-Bomb that you were talking to that person
All
on the
right.
phone earlier?
Okay,
I watched
so
a few of his videos. I haven't heard too much about him lately.
No.
I have confidence that none of those fucking. There's so much shit I want to say, like, but I know none of them are gonna fucking bother even watching this. So Rob, you know A-Bomb, you know who PCG is, you know all these fucking Bomb Squad people, right?
PCG doesn't even make videos anymore because of the Oregon dump thing.
Exactly. Thank you. She hasn't made a video in 2 weeks. People are still waiting for her
2
to
weeks. It's been like I haven't seen a video from her in like a month.
month. Yeah, probably a fucking month. So Rob, what is the
Internet tools get to it
TTC?
that much.
Yeah. What does the TTC stand for?
Trash Talking Circle.
So tell me why I got people calling me up on my phone to delete comments or to take down videos because it might hurt a 40-year-old man's feelings. What do you think about that? Would you believe that?
What?
Yeah, exactly. So
The
I made.
A-Bomb's offended?
Oh yeah, and this isn't the first time. So A-Bomb
He's
is.
so full of shit.
Yeah, he really is. A-Bomb is the leader of his fucking group, the Bomb Squad, right? So if something
He claims
happens,
that the Carolina Cutter ate camel toes, Steel 58, and somebody else, Joe Gillespie's channels were created on Hayden the A-Bomb. Like, what? He's so full of shit.
yeah, but who gets all the views? It's those 3 people. So, so A-Bomb, right? He's the leader of the fucking bomb squad. So tell me why, if I do anything that might upset him, like, can I ask you why he has never...
I thought he made you a member of the bomb squad.
Yeah. But how come this fool hasn't come up to me straight up and been like, hey, I don't really like that comment that you left, or hey, I don't really like what you said in that video? No, he's gonna have PCG call me on the fucking phone. Because he doesn't want to fucking talk to me straight up. He doesn't want to be real with me. He's the leader of this fucking group, but he can't even... PCG is the real fucking leader of the group. A-Bomb's emasculated.
Wow.
Yeah, so I have this woman calling me up on my phone to take down a comment that I left because Steel58 left a comment on my video, which is just a troll, by the way. I'm not joining the TTC, nor am I making football-related videos, nor am I repping the Patriots, New England Patriots. And you know who Tyson is, right? Right, Rob?
Kiss the rings, yep.
Yeah, this loser. I'm just gonna say it, I don't even give a fuck. Fuck Tyson. This dude's a fucking nerd. They all are, really. But, so Steel58 left a comment on that video, and he's like, finally someone, a good trash talker, that's gonna represent the Patriots. And I said, yeah, I know. I know, right? And A-Bomb saw that comment, and like, I hurt his feelings. He's like, oh, well, he calls PCG up on the phone because he's too much of a pussy to say anything to my face. And A-Bomb, if you're watching this, yeah, I'm talking about you, buddy. I'm really talking about you. So calls PCG up on the phone, and he's like, oh, I don't think Tyson is gonna really like that comment that Messiah left. I don't think he'll like it very much that Tyson is commenting. Or not Tyson, Steel58 is being all buddy-buddy with Messiah in his comment section. I think Messiah should really delete that fucking comment. It's like a grown man. Steel is a grown man. I can't control what the fuck he's gonna do, right? I can't fucking control him if he's gonna, give me a shout-out and shit, which is more than what the fucking bomb squad has done, right? I'm a supposed member of this fictional. Oh, but don't tell these adults, these 40-year-olds, that it's fictional, because in their minds it's real. This internet shit is fucking real. Don't tell them that, but I can't, like, my head's about to fucking explode because I just can't, like, fathom how, how these grown ass adults are getting offended by YouTube comments and YouTube videos. It's the trash talk circle, not the...
That's why the TTC is dying.
Yeah, not the get
People can't
sensitive
take
over
it.
fucking comments and
They
shit.
can't handle trash talk.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm in the TTC. Well, you can't handle trash talk. They gotta resort
Nope.
to doxing, and they gotta resort to...
Yeah.
It's just
Now,
stupid.
Fucking, now Oregon Thumb had it coming to him. He deserved it. I think you and I both can agree on that. What the fuck? I'm mad. I ordered fucking nachos, thinking that it's gonna be Mexican-style nachos with the Chihuahua cheese on it. No,
Chihuahua cheese.
like
I gotta take a piss. I'll be back in like 3 minutes.
Takes you 3 minutes to take a piss.
Takes
But
I
yeah,
have
dude,
some on my refrigerator too. I'll be right back.
takes him that long to get his zipper down.
fucking yeah, dude. Like
But
the
what
white
the hell
the
is
white.
Chihuahua cheese?
Like whenever you go to like a Mexican place and get tacos or a burrito, it's always white cheese, like white. It looks like mozzarella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they call it's Chihuahua cheese, but they fucking look at this. What am I supposed to do with this? This is fucking
What's
nacho cheese.
I was gonna say, what's that black stuff on it?
Meat.
Oh, okay. It looked a little dark on camera.
Yeah. Like, I,
So they just gave you generic nachos, pretty
yeah,
much.
basically, I paid $12, including tip for this.
See, that's why you keep the 3 cheese shredded cheese in your refrigerator, and if they fuck it up, you just take some of that, sprinkle it on, throw it
Dude,
in the
this is
microwave for like 30 seconds, and you're good to go.
fucked.
What did you
They
do?
at
Like
least,
you do like Uber Eats or something?
yeah, I did Uber Eats because we're doing the podcast. I didn't want to fucking leave you guys hanging.
You know, I've never
Oh,
used that yet. I've used Grub or DoorDash one time, but
uh, yeah, I used to do DoorDash, like working for DoorDash, but it's fucking, it sucks because you'll wait like 30 minutes to an hour for one fucking order, and
well,
most of it's,
you got to think, you got to give the restaurant time to make it.
yeah,
I mean, I did it one time at a restaurant that's probably not even 10 minutes from me. I mean,
mm,
I probably, I don't know if they do carry out or not, but obviously they do if they do DoorDash. But it's a restaurant that I've only actually ate at the restaurant. I mean, the food wasn't hot by the time I got it, but it was still warm enough to eat it. But I don't know, just I don't know, it wasn't the same as eating it fresh when you're sitting there. But I was just lazy that night and didn't feel like going anywhere, so I'm like, oh, I'll try this out. There's not too many restaurants on it though around this area. Like the one thing I think is stupid is how McDonald's has like Uber Eats on the window. Why not just drive to McDonald's? Why take a trip that's
oh,
gonna
dude,
take you 5 minutes? If the McDonald's is not busy, it'll take you 5-10 minutes to go there, get your food, come home. Versus Uber Eats, it's gonna take you half hour, 45 minutes just to get a Big Mac.
oh, longer than that most of the time. And I work for Uber Eats now. Fuck DoorDash. Uber Eats, I get orders like that. But fucking dude, fucking okay. So, I'll get an order to pick up from a McDonald's, and most of the time it's at night, so the lobby's closed. So you have to go and drive through.
Hmm.
Go to the drive-through, right? And there's 20 cars in front of you.
Yeah, that's the way
So
the one by
you're
me is.
yeah, you're gonna be waiting in the drive-through for about fucking 30 minutes, and this person's probably waiting on their food for like an hour
And you don't get
more.
paid for that time either, do you? Or is it
No,
like some minuscule amount?
no, it's not only you don't get paid for the time until after you pick up the food.
Oh, when you pick up and drop off?
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so
dude, oh
it's
man,
basically the same as picking up people then. You get paid from the moment you pick someone up.
yeah,
Unless it's a long pickup. Like, say I go to pick somebody up and you know, takes me 20 minutes. Well, I'll get a long pickup fee. It's not much. I mean, I know Uber does that. I don't know if Lyft, I don't remember if Lyft does that or not. But I know Uber will give you a long pickup fee because the one run I did do on Halloween, it was like the people were 15 minutes from me, and I got a long pickup fee for driving 15 minutes to pick them up, and then it was another 15 minutes to drop them off.
that's with Lyft.
That was the one Uber run I've done.
Mm.
I've only done Lyft, but the one time I did Uber before I was activated with Lyft, because I was waiting on Lyft, I was already activated with Uber. Halloween before my daughter came over, I went out and did one run real quick, and because they were 15 minutes away, it gave me a long pickup fee. Like I said,
Oh shit.
it wasn't much because the total run I only got like $8 and change.
Damn. Right now I'm gonna draw out. This is probably the least amount of distance I'd have to drive from the restaurant to the drop-off location. So this fucking restaurant was on the corner, and let me draw this out. You see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the restaurant. The restaurant's on the corner right here.
Okay.
So after picking up the food, this person's house was literally down the street and like the third or fourth house. It was like less than a minute to drive there. This person literally just could have fucking walked.
And what was your pay for that?
Fuck. Like maybe $2 or $3. Maybe $3 if I was
That's not
lucky.
even worth it in gas nowadays.
No. I mean, a lot of people do it on their bike. I don't really know how the fuck that works. Huh.
Yeah, like, because what if you have to go to a restaurant that's 20 miles away,
Mm-hmm.
or at least a 20-minute, like, say you go to a restaurant that takes you 15 minutes to drive to. Well, you can double that with a bike, so that's a half hour, and that's time you're not getting paid. Then you got to drive a half hour or longer to get to the person, depending on where they're located. Like, I recently, within the past few weeks, like I probably told you last week, I got set to do Uber Eats. I can do it now, but like I said, I haven't actually used Uber yet because Lyft seems to be more popular in my area.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually haven't driven for Lyft in about a week, maybe almost two. But I don't know, maybe I'll get back out there this week and do some more. But I'm waiting on some PayPal money from selling some
Mm.
shit on eBay.
Oh shit, nice, good
Like,
shit.
well, I sold a CB radio on eBay, and I'm waiting on like $73 because it's on hold.
Uh,
Which, I mean, it says like if I haven't sold anything in a while or if I have a new account or something like that, that's why it would be held. But I had a couple smaller payments of like $25 and $23 from a couple other things I sold. They went right through. I was able to transfer the money to my bank account, but this $73 is on hold. I think it's just because it's a bigger amount, so
maybe.
it's waiting till the person gets what I sold them, and then I'm assuming it'll give me my money. It says it could take up to 21 days, but
Fuck.
I think once they get the thing, it'll be available for me to transfer over. So, but yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
sold nothing on eBay in years. I got so much useless crap that I don't use. I figured the
Mm.
good stuff I saw on eBay. I recently sold an extra large Red Wings jacket that was a leather jacket. I bought it at Meyer because it was the last one, even though it wasn't my size. And then later they brought them back, so I bought one that was my size, so I sold the bigger one. So I
Hmm.
sold that. I just sold the older GoPro Hero 2, and I sold a
Okay, I'm back.
Cobra 29 CB radio. Now I had an
Good shit.
Xbox headset up there, but nobody bid on it, so it went unsold.
Mm.
And the good thing is it automatically relisted the headset even because it didn't sell. So
Yeah, I
it's
just
just
got my fucking W-2s back. I went to the fucking place because it was, towards the end of January.
oh,
Went
I've
there
done my
yesterday.
taxes already. I did my taxes the other day.
Yeah, I've been waiting on this one fucking W-2. Tell me why I get all my W-2s right fucking first week of January. And
I
this
don't get
fucking,
W.
yeah, this fucking place that I worked at, cheap ass fucking place. I knew that they would be on some bullshit and would wait or probably just not even send it at all. They didn't want to spend the money to, put it in the fucking, or the time or whatever to go to the post office or whatever. I don't know how the fuck it works. I go down there, I start bitching out the fucking receptionist, and she's like, "Oh, well, they were shipped out already." I'm like, I don't know. I don't know why I don't believe you. But yeah, I just got the fucking letter in today. So,
Well, what's funny about me is I can view my W-2 online before I actually get it.
ooh.
So I did my taxes a few days ago, probably 3 4 days ago, and yesterday I got my W-2 in the mail. And my taxes are already done. So and what's great is the fact that I claim my daughter. Like, my ex, she has a couple other kids, so she claims them and lets me claim my daughter now. That I
Mm.
have for a few years, and they actually upped the child tax credit. They like doubled it. It used to be like $1,200 you get for a child tax credit. Well, now I'm getting double that. So yeah, my taxes increased. Like what I got last year compared to this year, pretty much increased by at least $1,000.
Wow.
So yeah, I'm getting a nice chunk of change back. What sucks is that they're not going to start processing them until the end of this month. But that's okay because February 1st is my next payday, and I'll be getting a check for all the vacation time I didn't use. Now, normally I have 17 days of paid vacation. That's not counting my sick days. I have another week on top of that of sick days, 40 hours. So last year I used, like, during July they call it a shutdown where things slow down, and they do retooling and stuff like that at different plants, and they lay people off for a week or two or maybe a month. Well, there was around July 4th, there's like 1 or 2 weeks. Sometimes it's 1 week, sometimes it's two, where uh, nobody will be working unless you really want to work, and you might get paid a little extra or something. But
You should go on vacation, Andy, in July sometime and go out to the Philippines. Go overseas.
Well, hang on a second. Let me finish this. Last
you
year,
should at least try to go overseas one time.
Yeah,
Last-
find yourself a nice Filipino woman.
last year they only did like a week per shutdown, and it was around July 4th. So the one day was July 4th during the week, and the other 4 days we had to use. They made us use vacation days if we wanted to, or we just have the time off unpaid. Well, I used 4 out of 17 vacation days, so I had 13 vacation days that I just got that I'm getting paid for on my next paycheck. That's on top of my regular check. Now my regular check is probably average $950 a week after taxes. So you can add
Like a lot more than that.
you can add 2 weeks of paid time. So I got almost I got like 72 hours that I'm getting paid for on top of my 40-hour work week. So I'm going to have yeah, they're going to take a big chunk of taxes, but I'm still going to have a nice check coming next week. So
You said they don't process the W-2s until the end of...
well, when you file your taxes, the IRS is not going to start processing. They're going to accept them as soon as a day or two after you file, but they're not going to start processing them until the end of the month.
the end of
it-
February.
Shutdown.
So you can get it around mid-February. Like me, I'll get mine around mid-February. Probably mid-February is when I'll actually get it. And I did direct deposit, so it goes faster. Now, if you do
Good shit.
if you do the paper check, it's going to take a week or two longer. Which that's why I always do direct deposit, so it's in my account just like that, and I have the money. I mean, the only thing I really plan on buying is a tonneau cover for my truck. The rest of it, I'm going to save 80% of it, put it aside, so if I want to move, I have some money,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, having 72 hours of vacation time that they're paying me for on top of my 40 hours, that's nice. That's a nice check. Because before taxes, my check is probably $1,200. After taxes, I get like $950.
Shit.
Now, if they take union dues, I'll get just over $900. Without union dues being taken out, I get about $950, something like that, $970. It varies.
So drop the union, get more pay.
Yeah, and then if something happens and the supervisor tries fucking me over or something, I won't have representation because I won't be in the union. The union keeps me from getting in trouble or fired from bullshit. I mean, I don't really,
Yeah.
I have no reason to get in trouble at work anyway. I do what I'm told. I do my job and I go home.
You basically have to kill someone in order to get fired from a union
Oh,
job.
there was a guy who threatened to shoot 2 people, and they didn't fire him.
Wow.
What
Well,
the
no,
fuck?
they did fire him, but he got his job back. And
How is that possible?
since it was Zach's dad and Sue Heller.
Wait. They threatened to shoot Zach's dad?
This guy, he was drunk. He had a habit of being drunk at work.
Nowadays, they can threaten him. They could charge him with terrorism or whatever.
Well, they fired him, but the union got him his job back because GM doesn't want to deal with any racial shit because they're afraid if someone's going to cry racism. So, which is probably what he did, and that's probably
So
how
he
he
was a
got his
black
job
guy.
back. Yeah,
Yeah, I was just about to ask
what
if
the
he was
fuck?
white.
But I mean, this guy, he's
I mean, I'm not trying to be
now,
racist, but damn, you know?
the thing that finally got him to retire. Like they told him either we're gonna fire you or you can retire because he had plenty of time to retire. Was a guy caught him like by our old steel dock. There was a guy Fred worked over there by himself all night unloading the steel trucks and whatnot. Now this guy caught him pissing by one of the bay doors that the trucks come in.
It's like if you're black, you can do anything you want, and if you get
Listen,
in trouble,
listen.
I'll just cry racism. That shit needs to stop.
This guy Fred caught him taking a piss by one of the doors that the trucks come in, and he turned it into management. So management
If I was
told
a
him,
white guy, he'd be losing his job.
listen, management told him, okay, because of this and all the other past stuff you've done, you can either retire or we're gonna fire you. There is no.
Claim we got white privilege. Bullshit. White
But-
privilege is a fucking lie.
My point is, it's stupid that he didn't lose it. They didn't force him to retire for threatening to shoot two people. They forced him to retire for taking a leak inside the building.
Was it inside or outside? Like,
was
did he aim
inside.
it outside?
It was inside. Like one of the doors, there's two doors. There's a door, there's the little office, and then there's another door. They can go in either door. He went in by one of the doors in the corner because it's kind of dark. He was taking a leak, and Fred ended up coming out of the office and seeing him.
Wow.
And he got into an altercation with him about it, and then he went up to management and told them, hey, this is what happened. And they told him either you retire or we're going to fire you. So they forced him to retire.
Why didn't he just go to the bathroom?
Because if he gets fired, he can't get his retirement stuff, can he?
Well, there's a bathroom not too far from there. I mean, you got to go downstairs to get to it, but like you got to go halfway into the basement to get to this bathroom, but it wasn't that far away.
Shit.
Now, there was a guy recently within the past couple weeks. Now, keep in mind, I heard this was kind of close to another bathroom. This guy he got hired the same time I got hired, so he's got my time, and he got a week off because of this. Like, the dyes, sometimes they stack a couple of them up when they put them away.
Mm-hmm.
He went in between the dyes and took a leak. Now, somebody filmed it. Somebody was walking by and filmed it. And they took it up to management, showed them. Management came down to where it happened, saw the puddle. After they saw the video, they saw this piss puddle, and they gave the guy a week off without pay. They gave him balance of shift in a week for pissing inside. I heard he was by a bathroom. He was not that far from a bathroom. Now this guy, I knew it was a little odd
Restroom.
already.
There's a difference between a restroom and a bathroom. Restroom, a bathroom is where you take a bath. Restroom.
The shitter.
What, do you take a rest? But it's like,
California, businesses now have to be gender neutral restrooms or have gender neutral restrooms by a certain year or something. It's stupid.
Speaking about that gender neutral bullshit,
There's two genders, male or female. The other two is disorder. If you're transgender, you are a pedophile. That's the way it is.
Hell yeah. When
I got into a big scuffle on YouTube over this Jazz Jennings shit. The Learning Channel is airing this pedophile named Jazz Jennings. Oh, my surgery date's coming up. I'm gonna get a vagina.
I think I heard
People
about
watch.
that. Wasn't there a YouTube
It's
video about
ridiculous.
that? Like, there was a video.
What?
There was a video on YouTube talking about that a while back, I think.
She has a fucking show on the Learning Channel.
You mean
5
he?
fucking seasons of
He.
this pedophile getting a fucking vagina.
You mean he?
And I call her a pedophile, him a pedophile, because they have a penis and they're going inside restrooms with little girls. I'm sorry, I have a problem with that.
there's a representative,
I gotta look something up on YouTube. Keep going.
whoever's in whoever represents the state of California in the Senate, they
California.
they said okay, so any Senate hearing in California, we are not going to use male or female pronouns. If we're using pronouns, we're just going to use they, them, or whatever. And the same bitch, the same old fucking bitch that said that, couldn't even like do what she had tried not proposing, but setting into what she had established. She slipped up like 100 times, accidentally saying he or her. Like, not even the people that are trying to fucking impose these laws on normal citizens like you and I can't even fucking uphold themselves to the same standard.
I got a clip here that I want to play. It's from Kindergarten Cop. If you remember the little boy.
Well, nowadays that's offensive.
Hang on. If this will play.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Thanks for the tips. Man, I'm so fucking disappointed. I was
Fucking Arnold, thanks for the tip.
I swear to God, I find one of these freaks in the restroom with my stepdaughter, or soon-to-be stepdaughter. I'm gonna beat their ass all the way out to the fucking parking lot.
Yeah, I just had to share that clip from Kindergarten Cop, the little boy. Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
It's as simple as that. Can't
Was,
get more simpler than that.
was your nose bleeding or something?
yeah.
I just noticed you had a piece of Kleenex sticking out of your nose.
Yeah, I gotta stop putting things in my nose that make my nose bleed.
I heard tampons work pretty good. You just stick one of them up there. I mean, they're
Yeah,
made
but
for blood, so.
I don't fucking buy tampons.
Well, if you got any females living in your house.
Got plenty of females in the bomb squad. Might as well ask one of them for a tampon.
I've seen that in a movie or something, or a TV show. Someone took one of the insert tampons and stuck it in their nose for a nosebleed. I don't know. I haven't really gotten a nosebleed in years, but oh man.
So Robert, now that you are back, you still have interest in joining the TTF?
I think so.
All right. There's just a couple things that you have to do before it's official.
Uh-huh.
You have to make a video announcing the TTF, announcing your you could call it your inauguration speech into the TTF. You just have to make an inauguration speech announcing your entry into the TTF. But you have to make a video. In the video, you have to basically, I'm gonna cut this video up, and it's gonna be I'm gonna use it for the new TTF introduction to whenever I upload a video. So it'll be like a 5-second clip of you saying, "Hey, I'm Raging Rob, and this is an official TTF broadcast."
All right.
Sound good?
You know, I was just looking at my weather real quick. Yeah, by my thumb is Wednesday. Look what the high and low is for Wednesday. Can you see that? That's the high and low. The high is -3.
What the hell? Well, I leave Michigan Tuesday, so.
And the low is -12. Now, right now, Rob, where you're at, the low for Wednesday is going to be -2, or no, -10, and the high is -2. But right now, you're about the same as I am, 16 degrees, and we have snow showers. Just what I need, more snow. This season is going to make me test my 4-wheel drive before it's over, I guarantee it. I haven't had to use it yet, luckily. I mean, I know I'm pretty sure it works because this truck is like immaculate. I mean, come on, it had just under 32,000 miles when I got it, and it's a 2013.
God.
The old guy that had it before me pretty much babied that thing.
Hey Rob, how far are you from Chicago?
Like 3 hours, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
You got a car out there?
Oh, my Grand Am won't start again, so I had to get the jump.
Now your battery's probably dead from sitting there.
I bought a brand new battery.
Well, I know, but it doesn't matter if it's a battery you bought yesterday. If you let it sit for a week or a couple weeks in the freezing cold, it's gonna die.
It hasn't ran in a month.
Well,
I
yeah.
might have to jump it.
Like I said, it's been cold, so that cold drains your battery if you don't start it. So it's probably just dead from being in the cold. That doesn't necessarily mean you got a bad battery or anything. It's just it hasn't been ran.
That car is 19 years old, so I don't know how much longer it's gonna go.
Yeah, but you just like what was it last year? You just had a bunch of work done to it, so it should go a little while longer.
Oh yeah.
Well, shit, Rob. Fucking, if it's only a 3-hour trip, would you be down to meet up?
What?
Would you be down to meet up before Tuesday? Before you have to leave for Tuesday?
Maybe. Kind of busy doing stuff.
Like playing GTA?
Oh fuck.
Rob.
See if I can do this. Oh. Oh shit. You know, I was kind of hoping Rob would go on like a Donald Trump rant. That's why I mentioned it earlier, and it didn't last that long.
What?
Like one of my topics I had written down was the border or the government shutdown. I wanted you to go off on a tangent on it. Because I mean, supposedly Trump says this government shutdown is temporary, and he's gonna, if he doesn't get funding for the wall, he's gonna use an executive order. He's gonna pull an Obama to get his wall built, pretty much.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's like really. Past presidents have mentioned that we could use a wall, but they haven't shut down the government to get it. Now,
What the fuck?
now what makes him so special where he's got to shut down the government to get his wall? But just my thing
For
is,
border security.
well, that's understandable. But okay, say he gets the wall built, right? People are just going to build more tunnels from Mexico to San Diego like they've been doing, so they'll go under the wall, or people will save
That's
up money,
why we got special ways of finding those tunnels.
or people would
We got
just
technology
listen.
to find out heat signals and shit.
people would just
No.
save money until they can afford a plane ticket, fly over here, and just never leave. You're going to see an increase in both of those. I can't get over a wall, I'll dig a tunnel. Or I'll save for a plane ticket and fly to the U.S. and I just won't go home.
Then wouldn't they need a passport?
That's not that hard to get.
Breaking news, they just had a terrorist attack in the Philippines.
Does that surprise you?
I think
It
it's-
was the southern Philippines, Jolo Island, which is Abu Saf runs down there.
Fuck, man.
21 people killed and 2 blasts at a Catholic church, I think.
Wasn't it like a day after you left your hotel and went to a different one that it got bombed?
I remember that.
In 2017, yeah. There's this hotel that I walked by to get on the light rail train station.
Oh, it wasn't your hotel?
No, but
It was
the
across
same
the
hotel
street.
that I walked by to get on the light rail. 12 hours after I walked by the hotel, they had a terrorist attack there.
Yeah, I remember your video when you're walking down the
Same
street.
exact hotel.
I remember your video when you're walking down the street. You're like, "Oh, this is such and such hotel by the light rail or whatever the hell you said." And you showed it for like a quick second.
I think that was the same hotel.
Yeah.
I think it was the Williams brothers looking
And
for
here,
you.
and get another thing. I had a near miss or a near hit, and when that Las Vegas shooting happened, I was in Las Vegas the night before that massacre.
See,
Making a delivery.
Robin Vegas is like, I don't know, coincidences love happening there. He had that happen, and a few years back.
Here's another one, Andy.
A few years back,
Last year,
he had the latest Jason Bourne movie. They were filming it in Vegas, and Rob actually got a clip of it, of the high-speed chase on his cell phone, and he uploaded it to his channel
uploaded to my Robert J. Kinnison account.
as they were filming it. So
Wow.
what Rob filmed was potentially the same scene that you saw in the movie if they kept it, unless they did it again. You know, sometimes they do a scene, 10 different
Guess
times?
what happened last year, Andy?
What?
Last year when I was flying to the Philippines, I had a 2-hour layover in Japan. I get up in the air, 45 minutes later, they had an earthquake in Japan.
Damn.
45 minutes. It was on the news because when I landed in the Philippines, I was using the airport Wi-Fi in Manila as I was standing ready to go to immigration. Somebody left a comment on my YouTube saying, "Hey, Rob, did you feel the earthquake in Japan?" I'm like, "What?" I didn't even know about it until I got to the Philippines 2 hours later.
Hey, I think that's when A-Bomb went to Japan, and he took
Yeah.
a shit.
Well, some of our viewers may not believe in God, but somebody was definitely looking out for Rob's ass that day.
Yeah, his ass.
What about the rest of them?
Those calls.
That's usually what I say when someone says, kiss my ass or something. I say, well, what about the rest of you? Or they say my ass. Well, what about the
You
rest
see
of
my
you?
one YouTube video for like a minute when I was walking through the airport. I said, "Hey, this is Raging Rob. I just landed in Japan." And I was going down that long hall, whatever.
The
To get to the other side of the terminal.
the only earthquake I've ever felt was when I was still living at Dad's house, and it was probably early afternoon, and I started feeling shaken, and I heard the windows shaking, and I walk out in the other room, and I think Bruce was out there and Chaz was out there, and they were playing or doing whatever, and I go, "Did you guys feel that?" They're like, "Feel what?" And I'm like, and I thought about it. I started going on Facebook, and everybody was like, "Did you feel that earthquake? Did you feel that earthquake?" We actually had an earthquake in Michigan that day because it woke me up.
Well, I felt a couple of them in California.
Because
Truck started shaking.
well, see, when I went and stayed with Shelly in 2016 during Easter, I didn't feel no earthquakes. But that weekend, the last day, my daughter got sick, and my cousin was going to stay back and stay with my daughter because they were all going to the beach. I said,
I
"No,
went to the beach with them that
I
day,
said, you
Andy.
know what?" I said, "No, I'll stay back. You go," because her husband worked. He traveled a lot for work, so she didn't see him all that much. And
That
he
was the day I went to California and
and
visited you guys, and I went to the beach
let
with
me
them.
finish my story. Well, her husband was off. He was home that week. Just working out of the local office. So I'm like, you know what? You don't get to see him much. You go to the beach with him. I'll stay back. It's no big deal. On their way back, there was a car that broke down on the freeway. In that same spot, a plane had to make an emergency landing, landed right before the car, and ended up smashing into the back of the car, and somebody got killed. So there was essentially a plane crash on the freeway because I was watching the news.
Yeah, I know
Because
about
it popped up, and I texted my cousin, like, "Are you guys stuck in this crap?" Yep. It took them almost 2 hours longer to get home because of that.
that. They had to drop me off at the truck stop, so.
Well, yeah, but, I mean, how ironic is it? There was a car stopped on the side of the road because it broke down, and a plane has to make an emergency landing and just happens to land right before where the car is and ends up smashing into the car. That is some dumb fucking luck. I mean, it sucks that somebody got killed because of it, but that's totally an odd coincidence.
Fuck. God damn.
I
Some
mean,
scary shit.
I mean, you don't expect a plane crash to be on a freeway when you're trying to get home. I'm like, well, I guess it's a good thing I stayed back because I'd be stuck in that too.
Fuck.
Oh shit! I mean, from where they went, it was probably maybe 45-minute drive,
Yeah.
and it ended up taking them over 2 hours because nobody could
We went
go
to
anywhere.
Huntington Beach.
Nobody could go anywhere because there was a plane crash. I mean, it was just like one of the 5-person passenger planes. It wasn't a big plane,
Right.
just one of the small little planes. But still, I think one person in the plane might have died, and there was a lady in the back seat of the car. She died when the plane hit it.
I went to Huntington Beach last year on a Saturday. Jesus Christ. It took me 2 hours to find a parking spot. Everybody wanted to go to the beach on Saturday.
When I was in San Diego in 2014, I went to, I think it was Pacific Beach. Well, we went to a couple of them. I think that was one of them. But I don't even know where the hell I'm going to take my next vacation, but I'm ready for it now.
You should go to the Philippines. Go to Baraka Island.
I don't want to
at
go to the
least one time.
Philippines. I have no desire to go to the Philippines.
You just gotta watch out for the southern Philippines because that's where the terrorist shit is at. But
Yeah, well,
you should be safe.
my luck, somebody will
You should be
bomb my
safe in
fucking
Baraka
hotel. Or maybe like Malaysian flight 870, my plane will disappear and I'll never hear from me again.
Come to West Inglewood, Chicago.
I thought Inglewood was California.
Both. They're both.
I've been to
pieces of
Inglewood,
shit.
California.
No
They're both
offense, but
shitholes.
I don't want to go to Chicago.
The Chicago.
I was in Chicago a few days ago coming from Wisconsin.
I can't even carry my
I just
gun
drove
there.
right through it.
I can't
What?
carry my gun in Chicago, so. Because isn't
Can't carry it in Illinois.
yeah?
They don't
because-
recognize Michigan's.
Yep. They don't have no what do they call it, reciprocity or something like that. I forget how you say that, but that's what it's called.
Reciprocity, or I don't know.
It's reciprocity or some
They
shit
got
like
no
that.
open carry there either.
They're one of the
So-
few states that do not recognize the Michigan CPL.
They don't open carry there either. No, it's a no open carry state.
There's like, at most, there's like 8 states out of all of them that don't recognize the Michigan CPL. So basically, if I went to Illinois, I'd have to, before I get to the border of Illinois, I'd have to stop, put my gun in the trunk of my car, or in the farthest part of my truck. You know, in my truck, it would be behind my seat in the lock box, unloaded, ammo separate from the gun.
It's fucked up.
So, basically, so I can't get to it while I'm driving down the road.
Yeah, I think you have to have both in different
Like-
containers.
Like, you can transport it, but you can't be carrying it, basically, is what it amounts to.
You can transport an empty handgun in your glove compartment in Illinois, but it has to be empty.
Well, yeah, like, you gotta have the ammo somewhere else. You can't have the ammo in the glove compartment
Some
with the
states
gun.
you have to put it in a lockbox, but Illinois, they allow it in your glove compartment as long as it's empty.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can have your gun empty, but you cannot have the ammo in the glove compartment with the gun, but not in the gun.
Nope.
You gotta have the ammo in a different part of the vehicle. They have to be separate.
Kind of defeats the whole purpose of even putting it in your glove box.
Well, see, that's what I was talking about last week. Illinois is a may issue state where they can deny you for, if they don't like the way you look, they can deny your request for a CPL. Michigan is a shall issue, where as long as you have no like felonies or whatnot, you can get a CPL.
I guarantee you, I can't get a gun license if I tried in some of these may issue states because of my social media. Stupid.
Oh, and I don't know if you know it or not, but your camera just
Yeah.
New York is trying to pass a law saying that you have to hand over your social media accounts before you can get a gun permit. That's a violation of the First Amendment.
so
It's a
what?
violation of the Second Amendment.
So what? You can't
It's a
be on,
violation of the Fourth Amendment.
so you can't be on social media and own a gun?
You got to hand over your social media accounts, and they got to check it, make sure you're not being a racist or
Oh.
offending whatever, or threatening or any of that bullshit
That's fucking
before we
stupid.
may issue you a gun license in New York.
That's stupid.
We want to make sure that you're not a public threat. We got to check your social media, see what you're talking about on social media. Because Nicholas Cruz, before he shot up Parkland, he made a lot of threats on social media.
That's retarded.
The violation of the Constitution.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's called the Fourth Amendment, you know?
That shit's stupid.
It's also unconstitutional, illegal.
I ain't handing over shit to get my gun permit. I didn't have to.
I'm not moving to a state that violates the Second Amendment.
What the hell? My Chrome froze again, damn it.
Let your Messiah leave? You still there?
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, I just feel kind of sick right now.
See, it's your generic taco or nachos.
Dude, that's what I'm fucking saying, man. Like, I'm so disappointed. I was looking forward to Mexican nachos. You know, if I wanted American nachos, I would have got it somewhere else. I would have got it at like a fucking hot dog place.
See, they didn't give you your what did you call that? Chihuahua cheese?
Yeah,
You didn't get your Chihuahua cheese, so now you're sick.
fuck yeah. God.
Maybe it was tainted. Maybe it was bad beef.
Man, not as bad as that fucking beef that I ate like 4 days ago off the floor of my car.
Why would you eat beef off the floor of your car?
Dude, long story short, I ended up getting Mexican food one night, and half of the burrito fell on my floor, and rather than picking it up and, you know, throwing it away and cleaning the floor of my car, I just left it there for like a couple days. And I was live streaming. I was in my car in the parking lot of the Walmart, and I bought liquor, and
You pulled a shoe knife and ate it.
yeah, I ended up, yeah, I had a decent amount of people in my live stream, so I slammed the bottle of liquor, and they ended up talking me into eating the burrito off the floor of my car. The tomatoes were all shriveled up and petrified. The meat wasn't too bad. The meat wasn't the bad part. It was the fucking tomato. I actually, after eating one piece of meat, I actually, you know, I was like, damn, that's not bad. So I ended up eating like 4 other pieces of meat off the floor of my car. Stumbled back into Walmart, went straight to the bathroom. Luckily, I didn't throw up in there, but I was probably in there for like a good hour. Fell asleep in my car, raced home, and vomited like a fucking fire hydrant.
I was gonna say, tell me you at least sobered up or something before you drove your car.
Yeah, that's why I took a nap in my car. By the time I woke up, I wasn't drunk anymore. I had to vomit.
We might talk about racy shit on this podcast, but we do not condone drinking and driving. And just put that out there.
Man,
Poop.
that was fucked. I don't think I'm ever gonna drink alcohol anymore. Any other time.
I
after
suggest not pulling a shoe knife and eating stuff off the floor of your car either.
I mean, maybe if Rob wants to meet up before this Tuesday and get some drinks, maybe I'd reconsider.
I got too much stuff I gotta do. I gotta do laundry. I got errands to run tomorrow. I gotta get my hair cut. I gotta my passport renewed. I got a lot of shit.
Get your passport renewed. You just used it last
Yeah,
year.
my passport's due in November. What?
That reminds me. I gotta renew my my plates next month. My plates.
Summer, I'm going back to the Philippines for the 3rd time.
Now, who are you gonna go see this time?
My fiance.
She's out of the country.
I know. I'm probably gonna go by myself. Just go on to Rock Island by myself for a few days just to chill.
Well, then how are you going to see her if she's out of the country?
I'm probably not. I'm just gonna go by myself.
But you just said you were going to go see her.
I'm not going to Saudi Arabia.
What if... I don't even think we have any planes that fly there.
Oh, trust me, Andy. You can go anywhere you
Oh,
want. If
shit.
you want to go to Saudi Arabia, there's a way you can get. You can go anywhere in the world you want. If they allow Americans in North Korea, there's a way to get there. You can get there. Trust me.
What happened? I think we lost
You
him.
have to fly into Jordan or something like that and take a flight from there in Saudi Arabia or something like that.
I think we lost Messiah. Hold on here. See if I can get him back. This happened last time. He lost connection.
I think it's right after the 2 hour mark, right around that 2 hour mark it
Holy
happened.
shit, it's 2 hours now? Fuck.
Oh shit. We just got
What?
flip-flopped. Our windows just got flip-flopped on my overlay here. I gotta fix this. Yep, mouse.
I haven't been on a podcast in a while.
Damn it. Come on, mouse. Cooperate. Stupid mouse.
Oh my god, I feel so sick. Fuck.
I haven't had a few days off in over 2 months.
What the hell is this damn mouse doing? Come on, mouse.
I mean, Rob technically doesn't count as days off because you're so busy.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, it's fixed now. Alright. I had to readjust our windows like last time. Like when you reconnected, it flipped our windows. So you were where I'm supposed to go, and I was where you're supposed to go.
Yeah, me taking a shit is probably fucking up my Wi-Fi connection.
I don't even. This thing doesn't tell me how long we've been recording for. Oh wait. Yeah, it does. We've been recording for almost. In about 5 seconds, it'll be 2 hours.
Wow.
You see, you're dropping a deuce.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely. Podcasting from the shitter.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
God.
While we stare at Jared Leto as the Joker. Is that who that is?
No.
I was going to say, it kind of looks like Jared Leto as the Joker.
I can't see anything because I'm on my Xbox playing Grand Theft Auto.
I'm talking
While
about
I'm talking on the microphone.
his avatar
on
picture.
Skype through the Xbox.
Well, thankfully, he doesn't have himself on webcam dropping a deuce.
Yeah, I don't think anyone wants to see that. I don't think I want anyone to see that.
Thank God there's no smell-o-vision.
God.
So who do you want to win the Super Bowl, Andy? The Rams or the New England?
Fuck, I don't... You know, I'm more of just a hockey fan. I don't give a shit about the Super Bowl.
Oh, the TTC is big on football.
Now, who is it? Rams and who?
Los Angeles Rams versus the New England Patriots again.
Of course. Of course, no.
I'm so sick of the fucking Patriots. This is the 9th time they've been to the Super Bowl. Tom Brady is going for 6 rings now.
I was having a discussion with somebody at work the other day. Fucking my team
I'm
leader.
sick of this.
My team
I mean,
leader.
I got nothing personal against Tom Brady, but I'm just sick of the fucking New England winning and going to the Super Bowl every fucking year.
My team leader, she's like, that fucking Tom Brady just has something to prove, which he's good, obviously.
They went to the Super Bowl last year against the Eagles. Eagles won. The year before that was that Atlanta versus, that Super Bowl that went into overtime and that biggest upset when Atlanta lost a 24-point lead.
Yeah.
Against New England. That was Tom Brady's 5th ring right there.
But look how many times the Lions didn't make it to the Super Bowl.
They never made it to the Super Bowl. Arizona Cardinals made it to the Super Bowl once.
Well, I
and
think
they lost against
I
the
think
Steelers.
the Lions have made it to the Super Bowl, but it's been
No, they never made it, Andy.
never.
And the Lions have never went to the Super Bowl. Never.
I thought maybe like long time ago maybe they did, but
They have championships back before the Super Bowl. I think they had like 1 or 2 championships before the Super Bowl.
oh okay.
6 as a Super.
You're cutting out. What? Yeah, Rob, your mic just cut out. I can't hear you. You're still on Skype. I just can't hear you. Your mic's like choppy.
My batteries are dying. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I gotta change my batteries on my controller. They're dying.
Yeah, that's probably why it's cutting in and out.
All right, let me change my batteries.
Yeah, the only Lions game I've ever went to, I was in first grade. My friend's dad worked for Detroit News, and he had tickets like right by the 50-yard line. So there was our seats, a wall, field, and they got their ass handed to them by Dallas. That was the only Lions game I'd ever went to. After that, that was like when I was a kid. That was the beginning of their losing streak that they're in now. That's basically where it started with that damn game. And this is back in like 91, 92. Something like that. So, yeah, that's a long time. That's a long losing streak. That's a 27-year losing streak.
Fuck.
Or, well, I won't say losing streak because they have won some games. I'll say that's a 27-year sucking streak. And it started around the time I went to that game. So that was the only Lions game I've ever went to. I mean, it was a close game, but they still got their ass whooped to Dallas. But that was at the former Silverdome, which is now torn down, which sucks, but
Shit.
but yeah, the Lions have pretty much sucked ever since then. Like I said, that was 91 or 92. What?
I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just talking about
My batteries out of my controller.
I was just talking about the one Lions game I went to back in like 91 or 92. And
I went to a Cardinals game, the first game of the season.
well, that was
Played,
the
Redskins.
only Lions game I went to because they got their ass handed to them by Dallas.
When was this?
Like I said, it was back in like 91 or 92. Remember Tony Genovese's dad took me to that Lions game because he got those tickets because he worked at Detroit News.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember that.
we were like right on the 50-yard line.
I had the second row from the field.
Our
The
seats,
season opener last year.
our seats at the
Arizona Cardinals
Silverdome,
versus Redskins.
our seats. We had a wall, and then there was the field. I could have jumped over the wall and pretty much tackled one of the players.
That's how close I was when I went to the season opener of the Arizona Cardinals.
You said you were 2 rows away. I was the row right by the wall next to the field.
I was the row behind the wall.
There was a wall separating our seats from the field. That's how. I mean, like I said, I could have jumped over the wall and I would have been on the field. I mean, it was a good game, but it just.
Fucking Cardinals. We got a new coach. Fucking Cardinals kept losing every fucking game last season. That was the worst fucking season we had since God. Worse than the last year before.
Well, you think 2 hours is long enough for this?
I don't know. I'm bummed out. It's 2 a.m. here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got.
Yeah, I think 2 hours is long enough.
I think.
Well, feel free to shout out your prospective channels if you wish. Where can people find you?
Me, you can find me, just search Electric Messiah It'd be a picture of the Joker. I got about 3 channels right now. Search Electric Messiah. It'd be the one with the Joker. Leper Messiah with the weird characters, and it has Pennywise the Clown. And a third one, Raging Messiah, where I upload beastly raging videos.
All right, Rob, where can people find you?
How many channels do I have?
I say your
Like
main.
50.
Say the one you use the most.
uh, usually, just the one channel. The one channel I use a lot is the one where I have not now 900 subs, and a couple of channels I have a lot of videos on private now because of flags. Raging Rob Kinnison, I'm on there quite often.
Yeah, you.
I'm no longer on my JWO Raging Rob channel. Just type in Raging Rob. The best way to find me is just type in Raging Rob in the search bar and search the last day where it says today. And my videos from the last 24 hours will come up. My channels from the last 24 hours will come up. That's the best way to find me.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and well, as people can see, there's going to be links on my end. It looks like it's this side of the screen, just past your camera. I got a section there that says check out our channels and whatnot, so I'll have links to our channels there, so you can just search for that too to make it easy on you. It's been episode 20 of Average Insomnia. We'll see you guys next week.